Hello, and welcome to another episode of the 2016 Rewind, where I look at films from 2016 that are turning 10 here in 2026. A couple weeks left here, and today's feature is The Shallows. Look, I am a nut for shark movies. Jaws is one of my all-time favorite films. It's a benchmark in the genre and a benchmark for me. So when I see things that get me going in this genre, they tend to make a long-lasting impression. And that was the case with The Shallows, a kind of short, quick movie. Features Blake Lively as a woman whose mother recently died, who's going to this secret beach to try to surf, to forge a connection with her. And pretty close to the shore, and there is a great white shark, and she ends up trapped, and there's not a lot to help. And how is she going to survive? And it becomes this really kind of interesting contest of wills. At that point in time, 2016, I had seen Blake Lively on the small screen, uh, in TV, and I had seen her in some things like The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, but it was a very different kind of role. I thought it showed a lot of range, a very strong performance. I think we got a very good and tightly woven movie from Jaume Colette Serra, who has done a lot of different films. Not all of them have hit for me, but this one really did. I loved how this story came together, the tension, the shark scenes, the way that they built everything together. It's basically, a woman against a shark for about an hour and a half, and it totally works. This ends up being one of my favorite shark films of all time, which is really saying something. Of course, nothing's ever going to compare to Jaws, but this probably a solid number two when I'm thinking of the list of the best shark movies. This and then Deep Blue Sea, one that I have an affinity for. It's not a long list of really good exemplars in the genre, so it's kind of fun on the rewind too. Last week we had Deadpool, which was kind of a marquee film for Ryan Reynolds in his career and in the time period, and here one from Blake Lively, 2016, a decade ago. Obviously, a good year for both of them on film, at least for me, made them memorable. So that'll do it for today's episode of the Rewind. If you're looking for a good shark movie, a good, woman versus nature kind of film that has a few laughs and some good sequences, The Shallows is it. I'll be back next week, 2 more weeks here in 2016 before we drop back another 5 years. But we have a couple of big ones. I'm looking forward to going to the Snyderverse next week.